The third lesson we learned is that without leadership at the school level, leadership in technology, leadership to innovate, things doesn't go well. So there is no immaturity without somebody that leads this innovation. And here we have a lack of leadership, at least in our country. So I told you a little bit about that our principals until now didn't realize that technology is an important lever for change and for innovation. So now we are putting this emphasis on that empowering and reflecting with principals in order to become themselves the leaders of this process. And finally, well, I have said, I will repeat again, teachers are the key factors. So for that, we need to develop, at least from the initial training, the initial education, in teacher education, to develop this e-pedagogy, these new competences to work with a rich technology environment, where the technology is already the context for learning that I was telling or talking yesterday. And for that, there is we have to make a big also paradigm shift. And I think for that, this paradigm shift, I think words plays a big role. That's what I insist about the emphasis of e-learning instead of ICT or instead of new technologies and so on. Because if we talk about ICT, we talk about technology. If we talk about new technologies, again, we put the emphasis on the technological side of the issue. I think there to make this change in the ideas, we have to refer what had been studied by Professor George Lakoff from the States about the importance of the metaphors of everyday life. If we continue to use what Professor Lakoff called conduit metaphor for teaching, then we will not move from the broadcast idea. We have to move to a new we have to create, we have to develop new metaphors for that. So in order to change our mental frameworks to when we refer to technology. So there's I think another challenge we have to do together. Maybe one of the emerging metaphors here is that of connectionism that has proposed by Professor George Siemens. But I don't know if it's enough. So you from the university are the people who have to provide us with those new metaphors in order to change our mind and to make the paradigm shift that we need for that. At the end, I expect that technologies become transparent, become invisible, as invisible is the text, the words to express ideas. In fact, text alphabets were technology when they were invented by our ancestors. Were technology at that time. When you in China invent the printing process, so that was technology. Now it's invisible. Nobody talk about the technology of behind books, printed books, and that technology too. So when computers become so transparent than books are, than letters or alphabets are, then we will have the opportunity to work really on the important aim to that it's really education and learning. So thanks to that, thanks to all of you to attending and to the organizers of this forum to allow us to share these ideas. I don't know if you have time to discuss.
So may I call upon Peter